Hello, guys, and welcome back to our channel, Dudes Banter. And my name is Mohit, and I'm joined by Nikhil once again. So, this video will be in English because we are trying everything possible. So, last couple of videos were in Hindi and English as well. So, that was a mix of both. But I think this one will be predominantly in English, and there will be Hindi as well in the in middle of our analysis or discussion, whatever you say. So yes, in this video we'll be discussing the match number 17 between Delhi Capitals and Chennai Super Kings, which was held yesterday afternoon. So Delhi eventually went on to win the game by 25 runs. But before we move into that, we'll discuss the batting of Delhi Capitals. And there was one big news, which will be news or rumor kind of, so which related to this game. So which will be coming towards the end of the video. So yeah, do not do watch till the end, sorry, and do not forget
No,
to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. So yeah, let's dive into the batting of Delhi Capitals. So yes, Nikhil, do you have that?
so yes, Mohit, it was a great day for Delhi Capitals, I would say. Chennai, not so good. They have lost their three consecutive home matches, I guess, right?
Yes.
And there are many uh, controversies going on, I think, because I don't know what is real or not. It's real or not, but what we hear on news is that there are many controversies or discussions going on between the Chennai team and Chennai management. Never know what is true and what is not in this day and age because WhatsApp University has gone too far and created many miscommunications or they have created sorry, fake news, right? So don't know what to believe, but yeah, rightly said, as you said, there are some rumors going on, and I would like to believe them actually. So yeah, going deep into Delhi Capitals batting. Uh, Rahul, as he mentioned in his post-match interview, that he is back to enjoying his cricket, not thinking deeply about situations or anything. He just wants to enjoy, and he did that in this match. He scored a 77 run in 51 balls with 150 strike rate with six boundaries and three sixes. So pretty good effort from him. It was looking like क्या बोलते हैं उसको, a bit slow wicket, I would say, from the start because
Hmm.
every bowler, if you see, if you really want to see, every batsman has a strike rate of around 130, average of 130, I would say. Tristan Stubbs was the one who scored at the strike rate of 200. So kudos to him. But we know what kind of a player he is, right? So not a surprise for us, I would say. It is what is expected from him. But yeah, other than that, I would no one to highlight here right now because everybody played their part. Abhishek Poral, then Rizvi, then Akshar Patel, the captain himself, he scored. They all scored around 130 ka average, I would say. Strike rate, I mean. Then they impact sub Ashutosh Sharma, who couldn't perform well. He got run out by Jadeja and Dhoni, I think. I don't remember his run out.
Yes.
And similar to that inning, in the next, we have not yet discussed it, but in the next match between Punjab and I guess Punjab and who was there?
Rajasthan.
Yeah, in Punjab and Rajasthan, his buddy, I would like to say, his buddy from last season was also not performing well. What was expected from him, Shashank Singh, right? So they both had a terrible day yesterday. But yeah, coming back to this game, the bowlers, right, from Chennai were great. Actually, I would say they were not that bad, other than Mukesh Chaudhary, who gave out runs at 12.5 economy. and Noor Ahmed as well, who gave out runs at 12 ka economy, but still took a wicket. And I guess it was a major wicket, right? I don't
Yes.
remember. Yeah, he took Akshar Patel out, and we know if given chance, Akshar Patel can hit a few sixes here and there, right? Other than that, everybody else was at the average economy of 8. And Khalil Ahmed took 2 wickets, and Ravichandran Ashwin was wicketless over here, but still he managed to give out less runs. So yeah, this was the batting performance from I completely forget who was playing
Delhi Capital.
the Capitals. Yes, Mohit, what are your views on this? Because how the way KL Rahul has performed and his what do you say conscious decision of not taking the captaincy because he wanted to play freely. So, what are your views on that? Because I think he was taken in the Delhi Capitals team for that role, right?
Yes, actually, initially, Nikhil, we also thought that the auction that KL Rahul might be given the captaincy because he was the top contender for that, right? Because he was the captain of LSG previously. So for that matter, I thought that KL might get the captaincy, but I think not giving him the captaincy is actually proving beneficial for him because he is able to score freely, and I think this was a much needed innings for him because especially he was batting at the lower of the order, right, in the middle order in the previous two games. But in this game, he got the opening slot and he used it pretty well to his advantage. And he also said in the interview that he was actually preparing for the opening slot in for the IPL campaign this season. So I don't know why they were sending him at the middle order in the previous couple of games, but yes, KL Rahul finally managed to get the opening spot and he used it to his advantage, scoring the highest score of the game, actually 77. And it will pretty much give him good confidence because moving forward, there are a couple of big games coming up for them as well. And this campaign is actually looking quite good for Delhi Capitals because we saw one stat that Delhi Capitals, this is only the second time they have won the first three matches in a row. So that the first time that happened was in the first IPL itself, Nikhil, because in the previous video we also discussed the trend which is going on, right? So yeah,
For last few years we've been discussing that.
yes, and also Nikhil, the other players as well, the Abhishek Porel, Akshar Patel, Rizvi, even Stubbs for that matter, everyone gave a good support to KL Rahul as well because if the pressure was building up, and it was also looking like it is not a one-player team yesterday in terms of batting because everybody was scoring those runs. So that is also a great thing because it shows that everybody is interested in putting the team ahead, right? So not just be dependent on one player. So yeah, I think credit to them as well for every person contributing in that. And as you mentioned, Ashutosh Sharma actually failed to not failed, but he was sent pretty late in that batting lineup, right? I think after the wicket of Rizvi, I think in the 17th or 18th over, we saw Ashutosh Sharma coming into bat. So that was, I think, after KL Rahul's wicket. If I don't remember now because we saw two games yesterday, right? So yes,
Yes, actually, after KL Rahul he got in, and I don't know why, but he challenged Dhoni. He wanted to take that quick double. Actually, he took a single very quickly, and there was Jadeja at one end of the fielding, and at the other end it was Dhoni, and he wanted to challenge both of them. I don't know why he wanted to do that. If Jadeja is in the field and picking up the ball, no one wants to run against him, right? And other at the other end it's Dhoni. I don't know if they have forgotten how what Dhoni can do. So it's I guess it's completely Ashutosh Sharma's fault right now. He wanted to challenge both of the matlab, Jadeja, who is the best in the field, and Dhoni, who has done wonders with the gloves, right?
yes.
So that I just now I remembered how that wicket fell. So he took that single and wanted to take that double, but he gave out his wicket in that process. So
Yes.
any thoughts about that, Mohit? How stupid that decision was?
Yes, actually, Nikhil, there was that was pretty brain fade, I can say, because even if you see right when he took when he was trying for that double, so at the other end you had Tristan Stubbs batting, right? So even if you had taken that single and stayed at the non-strikers end, it wouldn't have mattered because it is not like you have someone like Kuldeep Yadav or Mohit Sharma at the other end that you have to take that double because you had three balls left after this. So even though Tristan Stubbs was on strike, he would have scored at least one boundary in that as well. So I think that was a blunder of sorts. But yeah, you never challenge Jadeja, right? Jadeja's throw is unbeatable. However fast you run, but you never challenge Jadeja's throwing. Even though he's retired from T20, but he's still one of those fastest throwers, right? उसके आर्म को कोई चैलेंज क्यों ही करेगा.
Challenge, right?
And Nikhil,
Yeah.
like you
So
mentioned in the CSK bowling, right? So couple of them were a bit expensive, but they took their wickets, especially Noor Ahmed, who went for 12 and over, but still got the wicket. And Khalil Ahmed actually gave a good start to them in the bowling. But considering the start, Mukesh Chaudhary leaked runs at the other end in the opening because at one side Khalil was taking those wickets. I remember he took the wicket of Fraser McGurk in the first over itself, which was a pretty big wicket for them because if he gets going, then it would have been difficult to stop him, right? And especially this season has not been the typical Fraser McGurk season which we saw in the last season. So yeah, and also Ashwin Nikhil bowled an economical spell actually, if you see in the context of the game, because the DC was scoring at 9 and over, right? So considering that Ashwin went for 7 and over, so that was job well done. And Pathirana is always bowls those good overs, and this game was good, especially for him, and he got that big wicket of KL Rahul at the end in the last over. So that was a beneficial spell for them. And also he gave I think 3 or 4 runs only, right, in the last over, Patirana.
yes,
Yes.
correct.
So he contributed a lot of trees yesterday.
So yeah, talking about lot of trees, which means a lot of dot balls. Let's get into Chennai Super Kings batting.
Arey, yaar.
Uh,
Yes.
so they started very slow. Rachin Ravindra, who is getting out to pacers, he has improved his spin attack, but he has क्या बोलते हैं उसको गेमिंग टर्म में the stat for the Pacers has gone down. Points उतने थे जितने पहले I don't remember पहले कितने थे but right now if we see Pacers को out हो रहे हैं वो and Mukesh Sharma took sorry not Mukesh Sharma Mukesh Kumar took a decent catch on his own ball of Rachin Ravindra. That was a fantastic effort. Then came Devin Conway. He also couldn't capitalize. He scored 13, but in 14 balls, so the strike rate below 100. And then captain also couldn't do much. Then Vijay Shankar, who was the only batter who could perform, I would say, it's not well, but better than others. He scored your favorite number, Mohit, 69 out of 54 balls with four boundaries and one sixes. Let's just take a look at other figures. Shivam Dubey took scored 18 of 15. He was the impact sub. Then Ravindra Jadeja got out at 2. Then MS Dhoni came out and scored 30 of 26 balls, 1-4-1-6. So one similarity between everybody in this dugout is that the strike rate is only around 120 or below. And
Hmm.
at the other end, the Delhi Capitals batters were scoring runs at a strike rate of 130, 140, or 150 around. Right, for Stubbs it was true 100, but he is a special category right now. Other than that, everybody in Chennai Super Kings dugout has been not well, I would say, because for the last few games, it has been the same story. They are giving out or restricting runs at 180, 190, but the batting order is lacking somewhere, because of which they are not able to score runs quickly, and also it creates a much larger pressure at the end. So even if you have a finisher like Jadeja or Dhoni, but still scoring that much amount of runs at the end is not an easy task, right? And it has been proven for them for the last few games. So yeah, the major drawback for everybody, I'm not talking about just about the players who scored well, Vijay Shankar or MS Dhoni, who scored one scored 69 and one scored 30. But their strike rate is around 110 to 130, right?
Hmm.
And it's not a great picture in T20, especially, and at the entertainment level, which is IPL, this is not a good performance. Even if you're losing, please lose with some shots, right? Because as I have said this in this season, it's all about entertainment. And if you see from last few games, the pitches have turned their colors, right? There are
Yes.
not much games who are going above 180. It's a typical, I would say, IPL that used to happen earlier. So I
Yes.
guess the TRP was showing that scoring so much runs is not a good thing. So they have changed their pitches to adhere to it. What's your thought, Mohit, about everything else, and also the last point that I mentioned? It's a bit controversial topic, but yeah, let's share some controversy over here.
Yes, Nikhil, for CSK, I think one point which I saw that they were lacking a bit of intent, which we speak about nowadays, right?
Our
Yes,
favorite player.
that intent to win, right? Because even in the previous games which they played, so they are not looking like a side that wants to win. Because others are trying, right? At least they are trying to score quickly and everything. That is my personal opinion, okay? So yeah, I think Vijay Shankar also, if you see Nikhil, he started off pretty well in his knock because he was scoring freely, but after a certain point, he just slowed down. I don't know what was happening, or the DC bowlers are bowling slower. I think that might be the reason for the strike rates being low. But if you consider at the start as well, Rachin Ravindra got out at the first over or second over, I think. So even then, the score was 14 in 2 overs. So they were going at a rate of 7, right? So even that is better because you can carry forward that run rate in the power play itself. And if they would have got to the run rate of say 8, 9, 9.5 in the power play itself, so things might have been different, or this match could have ended a little bit closer because they lost by 25 runs. So if you see that margin, even if you see in the power play, I don't remember how much they scored, but I think somewhere around 40, 45, right? So even if you see that is around say six, 7.5, right? So they were fixed at that run rate itself. So if you're trying to chase say 180, right? So you have to get over 50, 55 runs at least in the power play to get that start for you, just like how Delhi Capitals did. But coming to your point, even Shivam Dubey, who was called in as an impact sub, he could only manage to hit 1-4 and 1-6. But even when he was batting, the required run rate was already over 10. So even at this age, Nikhil, even if you are playing in 2025, right? So a run rate of 10, required run rate of 10 or 11 should not bother you because you already have 5 to 6 wickets in hand. So I don't know what went wrong with CSK. Was it the planning or was it the bowling? The credit to Delhi Capitals for their bowling, right? because I think they started bowling a bit slower in the later half of the game. So that might be the reason as well. Because if you see Gaikwad's batting, right? He only played 4 balls, but he scored 1 boundary. So if you compare that with Rachin Ravindra, he was not effective in his 6 ball innings. So yeah, I think as you mentioned, Nikhil, that he has improved his spin batting, but I think forgot to how to play pacers.
I guess that is the perk of it. If you improve your spin, you don't understand the pace variation and everything like that. These are just jokes, guys. Nothing has any true value for this. These comments. Yeah. So, and about Mohit, about the last point that I mentioned, you don't want to get into it, I guess.
Pitch conditions, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think the I don't know. I think the in this season, Chennai, right? They are using a new wicket. If you remember in the MI game as well, they mentioned, right? They are trying out a new type of wicket at Chennai, because the usual Chennai pitch is a bit slower and it turns right in the wicket. So in this season, they are trying to use a different kind of wicket, a different kind of which will create a different impact in the game. But actually, that is not benefiting CSK at all. If you see, only in the first game, it was it benefited them by when they beat Mumbai Indians. But after that, I think all the games it weren't even beneficial for their spinners, because they weren't effective. Because Noor Ahmed in the previous game, I think the main bowler who is there, he also went for a lot of runs in the last couple of games, even though he got a wicket as well in that game. But I feel that something is missing in Chennai, that spark which we used to see in Chennai, right? The typical slow spin, sluggish wicket, it is not there now. So वो जो traditional Chennai thinking was there in their management, which used to go on in the IPL from the first IPL itself. So that is missing. That bit of flavor of Chennai is missing, I feel.
and not only about Chennai, I was speaking all around India. Pitch conditions are changed, right? We have not seen a big total of about 220 to 30 for last few games, right? So that was my point. Key because it dropped the TRP or viewers, I guess. They have changed their format altogether.
Hmm. Yes. Yes, Nikhil. Because yes, Nikhil, as you mentioned at Wankhede also, I think it was a bowling wicket, right? In the game versus KKR, it was favoring more for the bowlers.
Correct. Yes,
Apart,
and
hmm,
other than that, I don't think we have anything to add on to this game, right? Bowlers were good actually for from DC. Uh, See, if you are looking at the scorecard and the economy, if you see there is no one player who has got hit above 10. It's below 9 and above 5. So I want to it would be around 7.5 average for all the bowlers. There were not much wickets taken. 2 wickets taken by Vipraj, one by Kuldeep, that was LBW of Jadeja. Then Mitchell Stark and Mukesh Kumar. Mukesh Kumar took wicket of
Rachin Ravindra's wicket, right? Mukesh Kumar got the wicket of Rachin Ravindra at the start.
Mukesh Kumar took the wicket. But still much in control because of their slow bowling strategy that most of the holy most of the holy trinity is using right now.
Yes. So we'll get to Holy Trinity
Yeah,
in
so
the
that is it.
later in the next video, Nikhil. Because one part of Holy
Yeah, so
Trinity we
that is
also
it.
played yesterday.
Correct. Right. So I guess that is it from for the game perspective. Any stats or anything, Mohit, that you would like to share, or any controversies that you are going to highlight in later part?
Nikhil, just the one stat that I mentioned in the earlier part of the video as well, that Delhi Capitals won their first three games in a season for the second time, and the first one was in 2009 in the second IPL season, and after that they have managed to do that in this season, and they are actually looking unstoppable at the moment because everything in their lineup is clicking at the moment. Whichever player is even has the ball or even has the bat, right? They are just clicking everywhere on the field. So that is one stat which I wanted to mention, and another stat is that it will be a great thing for Delhi Capitals fans is that so Nikhil, one stat that will make Delhi Capitals fan very happy is that this is Delhi Capitals' first win against CSK in Chepauk in 15 years. So a lot of records are being rewritten this season. I think we are in the 17th, 18th match, right? 18 matches have been done. So in those 18 matches, there are a lot of records that have been rewritten. So we have seen RCB winning at Chennai after 17 years, not 18, 17 years. We have seen another big record, right, which happened after 17 years. I don't remember. We have mentioned in one of our previous videos as well. Uh, do you remember that record, Nikhil? Something, another thing happened after 17 years, right? I don't remember that. So you can check those out, check that out in our one of our previous videos. But yes, Delhi Capitals fans will be very happy with this stat, Nikhil. And they have won very comfortably as well, right? In 25 runs.
With one question from my end would be that is it 15 years or is it 13 years?
Sorry, the DC win
Yeah, is it 15 or
15,
is it
15.
according
Okay.
to your logic, right? If you think about CSK fans' logic,
No, they actually have mentioned 15 years. So they have correct. I think they have got that review from CSK fans and they told them to put it 15 years.
correct. And aside of all these things, the game, the highlights that we were watching on Hotstar were highlights of highlights, I guess. It wasn't that good. I guess it was some CSK fan who was editing those videos. He's like, "ले देख लो भाई." After a game finishes, we even watch the highlights to note a few observations over there if we have missed in the game. So at that time, it wasn't like our typical highlight. It was just some of the videos stitched together randomly and given out. So I guess some of the wickets are also missed in that. So I don't know what's
Yes,
happening in
one or two
Geo.
wickets were missing in that highlights.
So I don't know what's happening in Geo Hotstar. I guess they have lost interest because they are not. They may be not earning much because of this situations.
Yes. So, Nikhil, one point which I wanted to talk about was that there are rumors or something going around right now that Dhoni might have actually played his last IPL game yesterday because the why they are rumors or I don't know they have confirmed it or not because the points that were hinting at that particular rumor were because Dhoni's parents were there at the game and that was the first time his parents had come to watch any of his games. And there was another moment when the camera was panned to Dhoni's wife and daughter, right? So they were talking about something, and the camera captured his wife saying it's his last match. Something like that was captured that she was saying to her daughter. So I don't know what is happening at CSK because even Stephen Fleming was asked about this. So he said that I have no idea. I'm just enjoying working with him still. He's still going strong. I don't even ask these days. So I don't know what is happening at CSK right now, because even looking at the results, like, right, so something doesn't look right there. So I am not creating any controversy regarding that, but there have been talks on social media, right? Nikhil, you must have also seen that in even in the reels and everything. These things are coming up since yesterday and even before this game, because when CSK lost two in a row, right? This was their third loss in a row, if I'm not wrong. So there were talks that there is something going wrong in their management, or there are some what do you say? वो क्या बोलते हैं उसको? The थिंक
Miscommunication.
टैंक इज नॉट, हाँ वो एक सिंक में नहीं है ऐसे, इट इज, मतलब ऐसे परसीव हो रहा है कि दे आर नॉट इन सिंक. So I don't know what is happening. So
Correct.
we'll get a clear picture in the coming days. Hopefully these things might clear out.
You mentioned it correctly, Mohit. It's going on viral. It's actually viral. Say, news that Fight last game, his parents were attending. I don't know about the video because I'm not that active on Instagram right now. About Dhoni's wife and his daughter. Uh, but yeah, but yeah. Regarding this news again, it's Instagram news, right? Until and unless it comes from CSK's dugout or team management or Dhoni himself puts out a video with some emotional music, I won't be there is no conclusive evidence, right? So once that's out, I think it would be a bigger news out there than India's air quality. But yeah. So and there was also some news, right, regarding Ruturaj Gaikwad not playing this particular game, but it was also false. So there are multiple controversies or rumors going on. So I try to avoid these controversies, but yeah, it comes popping because it's a viral news kind of a thing. So we have to watch those. But yeah, it's upon us how much we want to believe it or and not. But yeah, if Dhoni retires, then I don't think I have any interest in watching CSK's matches. So
Yes.
that would be true. It's as if Rohit Sharma giving out his captaincy, right? As and when he gave out his captaincy, I have not completely stopped, but reduced my watch time on my matches. So it's the same for CSK.
Plus one, Nikhil, plus one.
It's the same for CSK, right? As soon as he you sent out a retirement video or something, there will be a less watch time from my side actually. Not I don't think it would be from the CSK fans because they must be watching it for the whole team, right? So and same would go if Virat Kohli decides to step down in longer future. In not in the near future, I don't think there will be any possibility like that. But yeah, if he steps out, then I won't be watching the news also for RCB. So that these are the things, and also if in HRH Pat Cummins and Travis Head goes out, then I won't be having any issues with them, and there won't be any purpose for me to watch those games.
Yes. Acha, Nikhil, there is one more thing I wanted to point out, that there is a stat rolling around on social media. So they are saying that CSK has dropped 7 catches so far in the IPL, counting the previous game, yesterday's game. So that is the most by a team this season, and their catch success rate is at 72%, which is the lowest among all the teams this season. So I think the fielding is also one of the concerns this season for them, along with the intent, which we say, of winning. So I don't know what is happening. अरे यार क्या हो गया? I don't know what is happening at CSK, but I don't know why I'm laughing also. But आई डोंट नो क्या हो रहा है मुझे अभी पता नहीं बट yes and also
It's
Nikhil
getting bit
and also Nikhil one more thing that the first boundary which Dhoni hit yesterday for him was on on his 19th ball which he faced.
right.
So that is the longest any batter has taken to hit his first boundary in an innings this IPL. So I think that is also one of the क्या बोल सकते हैं वो आग में मराठी में बोलते हैं ना आग आगीत तेल होता वैसा कुछ वो दैट इज हिंटिंग एट समथिंग निखिल एक्चुअली फॉर धोनी फॉर मी पर्सनली निखिल आई व्हाट आई सी इज दैट आई थिंक ही शुड उसने थोड़ा पीछे आ जाना चाहिए अभी बिकॉज हिज बॉडी इज गिविंग हिम दैट इंडिकेशन नाउ दैट इट इज टाइम I know it will be not good to hear for the Dhoni and CSK fans, but this is what I feel, right? कि मतलब he had those knee issues as well as his back issues as well. And if you look at him, right, he is not even running मतलब जैसे freely भागते थे पहले. अरे यार मेरे आवाज को क्या हो रहा है निखिल? So
But
वो so yes, that is not he is not looking comfortable. What I'm trying to say on the field now because ऐसे लग रहा है कि वो खेलने के लिए खेल रहे हैं. Right. So what he can do is take up the mentorship role at least in CSK, and that would actually be beneficial for them, and that would be good for Ruturaj Gaikwad as well because he will get that mentorship from Dhoni in terms of captaincy. So that is my opinion. I don't know what others think. So you guys can also mention in the comments that what do you feel about MS Dhoni that should he continue playing at this moment considering his what the points I just mentioned. अगर आपने
yeah,
यहाँ तक देखा होगा तो.
yeah, so that is it for DC versus CSK. DC won the match comfortably, and CSK will be facing some issues. And I think it's too early. These are just 3 to 4 matches go till now, right, Mohit?
Yes, yes. They have
So
a lot to think about, Nikhil.
yeah, so that is it, and we'll meet you in the next video. That is that is the match between Punjab and I don't remember the other team, but that team won. Rajasthan Royals, yeah, that team won. Rajasthan Royals. Yeah, so
Yes.
that is it for this. Let's meet in the next video that will be shooting in few seconds. Bye.